Finally, it's time when decent quality tackle for feeder fishing is available for us via AliExpress. So in this video I will cover everything. I will start with hooks and will finish with rods and reels and will cover everything in between. So I hope you'll find a few items of tackle that will find a way in your tackle boxes as well. Stick around. So let's begin with hooks. Basically, currently on AliExpress, there aren't many hooks that are fine wire, sharp, and so on. But I managed to find a pattern that is perfect for hair rigging for silverfish. It's not for carp fishing since the hook is quite fine wire, but for bream, roach, dace, chub, perch, it's perfect. And as I say, the shape is ideal for hair rigging, so you'll be using like sizes 14, 16 for hair rigging a worm, size 18 for hair rigging a single maggot for roach, and so on. Just make sure that you are getting this pattern. Now let's move on. I like to use fluorocarbon lines for my hook links and leaders. This one is cheap, so you can get the thinnest, that is 0.16 for that much, 183 meters. This is a great value. And if you will want to use it for the leaders or thicker hook links, obviously choose different thicknesses from the list at a decent or very good price, should I say. Okay, let's move on. If you are using feeder gum in your feeder fishing, you will like this one, nice and cheap. I would say go for a little bit thicker in diameter because this one is quite stretchy and it needs pre-stretching. So let's say for general roach fishing, go like 0.6 millimeters, 0.7, and pre-stretch it before using it in the rig. Then another item is a power gum, similar to Drennan one. Again, quite thick, so 0.8 millimeters and 1 millimeter. So this stuff is great and cheap. Okay, let's move on. Now, quick change swivels. If you use those, you can get them in different sizes for not a lot really. Okay, let's move on. Another element similar to Drennan swivel stops, just way cheaper, and you can get in two sizes. Just make sure that you are buying two products because they are designed to be bought in two. So swivel 11 size should be bought with beads that have in the description swivel 11. So £3 for 30 beads. That's a good deal. Okay, let's move on. For inline feeder rigs, I like to use this type of swivel and clip combo. These are super reliable, super strong, and you can get them in tiny ones, slightly bigger, and normal ones, and you're getting 50 in the packet. You know, usually in the shops here you won't get 10 for that amount and this quality. Okay, let's move on. Now, main lines. So in my opinion, this, and from what I tested, or from my test, this will be the best cheap braided line on AliExpress for feeder fishing. So for example, you can get, let's say, this is the thinnest, 0.10 millimeters in 8 pounds. You can get for not even 10 quid. So yeah, for 3 reels easily, or to spool up 3 reels. That's ideal for that amount. And as I say, it's quiet, thin, or diameter thin and true. I have a review on this line, and since then I'm testing, and it's just great braided line. So yeah, get some of that for feeder fishing. The only really kind of negative on this braided line is that it fades a little bit, but this green color fades on most braided lines, whether it's Diva or anything else really. It fades a little bit, but it does not change the properties of the braid itself. So this is great, and as you can see, lots of them sold, and reviews are 5 stars so far. Okay, let's move on. And those are the feeders. So I like these feeders a lot. It reminds me of adrenaline feeders, just those actually are better because let me find the better picture. See, the top part of the feeder is plastic, bottom one is metal, meaning that this feeder will always land on the correct side, even in very shallow water. You know, this is really fantastic. And you are getting, like, especially in smaller sizes, see, you are getting 5 feeders for not even 5 pounds. Yes, there will be taxes, but still, it will be £5.50 for 5 feeders. So £1.10 for a feeder. That is a great value for, you know, fantastic quality and performance feeder. Quite a few sold. Reviews are good so far. Okay, let's move on. Classic feeders, metal cage feeders. So you can get them in round shape or square shape, and prices do start at $7.69 plus tax for 10 feeders. So let's say 80 pence or cents per feeder. You won't find something close in your tackle shops for sure. So get some of these, you will be happy. Now, rod rests. In this case, I have quite a few different ones, very long ones, shorter ones. Those are covered with foam, like hard foam. So yeah, some ribbed ones for your pleasure. Yeah, now the other rod rest or set of them at this one I quite like. For example, these ones for method feeder fishing, fantastic, really great shape. Some ones that do look like this, quite cheap. And yet another one set of feeder rests. This is a copy of Guru Reaper, I believe it's called. So yeah, probably about 4 times cheaper compared to Guru one. So yeah, pretty cool. And some back rests as well. Okay, let's move on. Now, bang sticks. If you are not using, you know, some kind of seed box or a chair with a feeder arm, then you will need some bang sticks. Get ones with a screw in end, so you would be able to push the bang stick through the stones, no problem at all. These are very high quality, and I'm using a few sets myself, really high quality bang sticks for, you know, for not a lot. You're getting 2 and quite long ones as well. That's great. Okay, now let's move on to the feeder reels. This is the best I was able to find for this price on AliExpress. You can choose from 2 sizes, and it's a powerful reel. You won't kill it as easy for sure. See, 4.6 to 1 gear ratio, and the spool has 2 line clips, and line clips are of good quality, very similar to diver ones. Let me find the picture. See, boom, one, boom, second one. So you're getting, you know, a reel with a high performance, since you will be able to clip up twice or clip up at 2 spots. That's cool. And yeah, smart looking reel. Now, there aren't many fishing rods or feeder fishing rods on AliExpress currently. So the one that I was able to find, or the best one I was able to find, is this one from a company called Jungkook. This company has been around for a while, at least I know, like 5-6 years. They used to concentrate in lure fishing, but they brought a feeder rod out as well, which is a high quality feeder rod if you ask me. So 40-ton carbon has been used for the blank. As you can see, it has a nice and simple kind of proven reel seat with a EVA above the reel, easy to clean. Then it has EVA at the end, and this EVA is ribbed, as you can see, so you can grab the handle quite easily. And it comes with 3 tips, and there are 2 different lengths and 3 different casting ratings within each length. So 360 from 90 to 120 to 150. Then there are a couple of longer versions, 120 and 90 grams as well. And those are quite light rods. For example, the heaviest 3 meters and 90 weighs only 275 grams. And yeah, just read reviews, which are, as you can see, quite a few sold. Some reviews, 29 and 5 stars so far, so meaning, that the product is good. And for this price, obviously don't expect it to be, a diver tournament or run an acolyte, but for, let's say, twice the amount, you won't find anything better. I can promise you that, and free shipping. So yeah, it's a good purchase, and it will be, perfect for transportation as well, because, it's a 3-piece rod, both lengths, so, you won't be struggling to transport it if you have a smaller car, something like that. And I will leave links for every single product in the description below. Check it out. But that's that. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.